So I kind of just had to take a minute to step away because there's like a lot going on. Emergency evacs are, I think, easily the most difficult part of training. And like I told y'all so many times, I focus on the drills or here proficiencies way more than the exam. And so at least, you know, training does work, because low-key my regional evacs are slipping into my brain, and that's my biggest fear. And that's why when I'm talking about for this to be your first time going through training as opposed to being a former flight attendant, it's almost easier for y'all because y'all have nothing to mix it up with. So that's my fear right now. I think I have it down, but it's definitely going to take practice. So yeah, wish me luck. I know I can pass it. It's not a question of if I'll pass it or not. I know I can pass it. It's just for me to feel comfortable and confident doing it. All right, hey Sky fam, it is 3:25 a.m. and I just finished wrapping up rehearsing some of my commands and emergency evacs for my proficiency. So I feel a lot more confident about it now. At my regional, we only had at max 2 flight attendants per aircraft, and here we'll have 4 flight attendants all the time. We'll have 3 or 4, you know, so that's already a different change. But in a way, I'm not as apprehensive or scared about one of the positions that does 2 doors, because that's literally how I was initially trained, was doing 2 doors. So it's not that crazy to me in like this weird backwards way. With that being said, I really had to put effort in not remembering my old commands, which is so real. I saw multiple former flight attendants dealing with the same thing. Former flight attendants that had came from the same company as me, and we were saying the same things. That was not right for this company where we want to be. So it's really important, because it's in there. Like, if I'll say anything, yo, I'm the poster child for training works right now, okay? I swear I forgot those, like, low-key, but they're in there. Like, training works. Like, in the event of an emergency, you're gonna remember these things that you learn here. It is drilled into you. So after rehearsing with some of the girls down there, whoever it was made like makeshift doors that were dope, so that was very helpful. So yeah, if you can find a good group, it was 5 of us, which I think actually was good. I was like, oh, 4 is the perfect number, but 5 was really perfect because the 2 people that weren't doing the evac could watch like the other 3 in groups basically. And so one person could be dedicated to the forward, one person could be dedicated to the aft, and we could help give those critiques, you know, that would help them tomorrow. So I am going to sleep confident in my abilities to evacuate an aircraft, which is nice. I did my homework in class. It was like study hall time, so don't come for me. But yeah, no, I can go to sleep in a positive mindset, which is so important. So yeah, I cannot stress enough surrounding yourself with a good group of people that you can study with, that understand the reason that they're here and want to help you do better. Like, literally, I have one of my now friends, but co-workers, I'll say, in this video, in my ear saying, make sure you hear the click, and when you're going through training, you'll understand what I'm saying when I say that. So don't be in the comments like, what's the click, because that means I know you haven't been in training, okay? But because I know y'all love to ask questions, and you know I love y'all's questions, but that's how I know if y'all have gone to training or not. So yes, that's like, now I have her in my head saying that, and I'm like, okay, I won't forget. I have the motions down. So yeah, we have a later, it's the same pickup as today, but it's later than it usually is, which is nice. So I'm gonna sleep in, go to the gym in the morning, and have a great day. I'm gonna have a great day tomorrow. I'll catch up with y'all after, because I'm gonna be like, guys, Guess how great my day was. Did the proficiency, aced it, woo. It's Hell Week, baby, and we gonna handle it. Hell Week don't mean nothing to us. We got this, okay? That's what I want your attitude to be, because it's fine and it works clearly, okay? Just saying. So, Hell Week don't mean nothing to us. We got this. We got this, all right? Love you, Sky Fam. Good night, because I need to take my butt to bed. All right, guys, so Sky Fam, who passed their emergency evac proficiency? This girl. So basically, and it went the same way at my regional drills proficiencies. So it was like you have 2 attempts on your day 1, kind of. It's almost like a practice and then an attempt in a way, but it's like if you got your practice perfect, then you're good to go, you know? And you practice how you perform, okay? That's the athlete in me, okay? You practice how you perform. So in full transparency, I had to do one of the doors the second attempt, not a redo, not a retake, but a second attempt, because something kind of small, and so that had to be done. But on the other one, on the other evac, I was good to go, one and done, which is how we like it. And yeah, so that's done. I really think that's the hardest proficiency, honestly. And it's not that it's impossible, y'all. There's thousands of flight attendants, so clearly thousands of people have passed that proficiency. Doesn't matter the company, they fall within the same amount of difficulty, I feel like. What I will say is that I'm thankful having come from a regional, because I understand what it's like to be responsible for 2 doors. So being responsible for 1 doesn't feel that bad, honestly, which is nice. It's a little comforting, you know? So yeah, that's done. This week it's Hell Week, right? So there's a proficiency almost like every day, I think. I think there is one every day, if not multiple. There's at least one every day. So you can't expect that. This is also like our 6-day week. Best advice I can give is to practice how you perform, practice how you play. You know, if you need to speak at a certain volume, if you need to speak at a certain pace, if you need to speak with certain clarity, practice it that way, because that's the only way you're going to perform it that way. You can't practice it one way and then think all of a sudden it can happen magically, you know, on the day of your proficiency. Now for me and for my fellow cheerleaders out there, because I cheered forever, my emergency voice is my cheer voice. And so I know how to tap into that on cue, but that's from years and years and years of being a cheerleader, you know? So still, you should practice it how you perform, because that's what we're taught on the mat, okay? That's what we're taught on the sideline, okay? That's what you do. But definitely the best advice I can give is tune out everyone and practice how you perform. And if you're going through training, you'll understand exactly what I mean. So don't be asking no crazy questions in comments. Y'all can ask questions, but don't be asking no crazy questions, because I be knowing who be at training, who not. Because y'all be asking me like, oh, what do I wear to training? How many times I gotta tell y'all read the packet? How many times? Y'all be asking me that like a month before your training date. Wait for your packet. Your packet tells you everything. What I will say is that there's a lot more. Casual day did not exist, okay, at my regional. It did not exist. It did not exist. Here, we've had quite a number of casual days. I didn't even bring enough casual clothing for this, okay? I was a little business casual today. Hell Week, day 2, down. Day 3, I'm cool with another proficiency. You know, first thing tomorrow, I'm cool with that, comfortable with that. Tomorrow, before we get on the shuttle, I'll meet up with some of my classmates, and we will go over that again. So yeah, feeling pretty confident. Hell Week ain't got nothing on us, y'all. What I say, we got this. Got this. We're meant to be flight attendants, y'all. Okay? Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And I'm here for a reason, and you're here for a reason. So, you know, yeah, if y'all been enjoying my journey, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hitting that little subscribe button and the bell next to it means a lot, helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. So thank you. I have more to come because I get my uniform this week too. So, you know, we gotta do another little try on haul like we did last year. Y'all, I was really only at my regional for a year. Actually, my last day was March 22nd. And my 1 year anniversary would have been the next day, March 23rd. That is when I would have been 1 year from my IOE. Isn't that crazy? So I was only there for a year. So last year, I'm literally going through this again 1 year later, Jesus. So yeah, just last year, I posted my uniform try-on haul. It's been fun. It is currently, what time is it? It's currently 1:03 a.m. I did not know it was that late. So let me go to sleep. Actually, I'm not gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna do my homework and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, good night, guys. Y'all, so we just had pool day.
Oh Lord.
Ditching day. Did you have fun? Look at her smile. She's like
That is a fake.
She's over it.
I don't no comment. No comments.
So yeah, that was fun. We'll go with fun. And
It's tiring.
it is tiring. I have jeans now on too, which is very ghetto, but we'll talk about it later. And yeah, time to go to class for like what? How many hours?
6.
Time for lunch. Okay.